Well, my videos have been getting, it seems, a bit fuzzy lately. So this is the first video with a new chip that I bought, 64 gig or something like that. Video chip, video card, memory card. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I've actually I put a little more light on this fence and removed some of the vertical lines. I just, wanted it a little more simple. So I think that's good now. I picture this scene as we're standing on some of this, bedrock structure that is showing above the surrounding area, and then we have a little clearing, and this shed and fence and small clearing sits on a bit of a ridge, and then after the ridge, we go down into a gully. The bottom of the gully is a beautiful creek with probably some brown trout and maybe some rainbows. After we get across that creek, it's a very small creek, there's a hillside. It's not that far away, but it's covered with deciduous trees. So we have this, a tapestry of trees. We can't see anything but the trees. I think that I may end up putting or showing a few branches here and there, in those distant trees, really keeping them subdued. When I look at the painting now, I think, I could probably use something like that. But from experience, I also know that once the foreground, all these foreground trees are painted in, and then the cabin and the field, which are all going to be higher chroma, higher value, more drama, once that's all painted in, that'll push all this back. And once it's pushed back, it may not need any branches. It may not need anything at all. Because then we have, again, unnecessary detail, which becomes clutter. We'll see how that goes, but happy so far. I might poke away at it a little yet. You never know. So I put the roof on. I thought I should, just in case it rains tonight. Now instead of using cobalt blue and raw umber as my main colors here, I've gone with ultramarine blue and yellow ochre and a bit of raw umber and white. And by the way, that's titanium white. That's the only white that I use. Yeah, I might have gotten a little harsh here. On the other hand, I kind of like the strokes. And this only seems harsh right now because these intense yellows. Let me back up here a minute. Because these intense yellows on these trees here and here haven't been painted yet. Those will help to tone it down a little bit. And then if I end up, yeah, it's probably going to be a red shed. Some of those fierce, intense reds in here, you know, fading off towards the left. There's something obliterating direct sunlight from hitting the roof here. That's okay. Keeps it interesting. And, you know, following that trend, of course, we'll have most of our brighter reds here, and then we'll fade off on the edge of the building. Then we'll get back into these intense yellows in the foreground. So I think that's working. I think that's, boy, that's got to be it for today.